Next, we're going to talk about lever systems, muscles, and how lever systems and muscles work. Essentially, a lever system has to have a fulcrum, and it has to have the ability to move something else. If we look at the lever systems involved with our upper arms, we have muscles that are agonist and muscles that are antagonist. In this case, our tendons up here attach our biceps by a tendon down here to our radius and ulna, or actually just the radius. And that is an agonist. And when that bicep contracts, it causes the muscles to move up towards our shoulder. The antagonists to that are our triceps, the muscles on the bottom of our arms, that they're attached again back here to the scapula, and then they go down, and there's a tendon that runs down around the bottom groove of the humerus and hooks to the base of the ulna. When it contracts, it causes our arms to extend. So these two muscles work in a pair to create a curling or a relaxing motion. And we're going to demonstrate that using a chicken wing. Note in particular the importance of the tendons here that anchor things to the scapula. What we're going to do is we're going to dissect a chicken wing, pull the skin off of it, and get down to where we can reach those tendons. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a situation where we have tendons here, and we have tendons on the other side that cause this muscle to either open or contract, open or contract. And we have, ahead of time, taken some chicken wings, fresh from Weiss Market, and skinned one of them so we could get down to where the tendons are. And with that, I think I will let Dr. Nolt demonstrate how those tendons contribute to the movement of the muscle, or the movement of the wing.
Just to reinforce what Dr. Williams says, I mean, tendons attach muscles to bones. And so when you pull on a tendon, it'll actually move the bone. So I'm going to simulate the movement of this bone, or simulate the contraction of the muscle by pulling on the tendon, okay? So normally the muscle would pull on the tendon to move the bone. I'm going to physically provide the force by pulling on the tendon. And there's two joints that we can look at here. This main joint will move the wing around this joint here, or this joint out here would move the wing tip, or that joint. So we're going to demonstrate by using the main body here. If you look here, there's a main tendon here that will extend or relax the muscle or the bone, and another tendon in the back. When you pull on that will extend the wing. So maybe I can demonstrate that. If I pull on this tendon here, I'm going to extend the wing like that around that joint. And if I pull essentially on the antagonist, I'm going to bring that bone back. And so in coordination, you get this movement by working the agonist and antagonist. Okay. Now, what are the components of the fulcrum system in this demonstration? Remember, the fulcrum essentially, you're moving, the definition of a fulcrum, a lever system, you're moving a rigid rod around a fulcrum by providing force. And essentially here, in this demonstration, the joint here would be equivalent to the fulcrum, right? The bone will be equivalent to the rigid rod, and the muscle would provide the force to move that bone around the joint. I'm kind of waving it goodbye.